Hello guys, welcome to Ride VIP the Ride Share channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video let's see what kind of ride offers I'm gonna get. And I also want to tell you some of the ride offers that I've been getting so far. Now that is a pretty good offer, 4 miles away, basically pretty good by dollar per mile. So we're gonna go ahead and actually take this one. I had some really bad ride offers today, and I also had some like really good ones, like not that many. Oh, there's a bunny outside. How cute. Hey bunny. Okay, let's see. What the heck? I'm so confused. How the heck you get out of these apartments? But I want to show you. So as soon as I'm gonna pull up to the gate, waiting while it's opening, I'm gonna show you guys. I always take huge amount of screenshots. Like for instance, that's the one that I've just taken, 4 miles away, 12.13 mile trip. It will cost me almost a gallon of fuel, so about like $4. So I'll make like $12 in, I guess like 31 minutes or something, 32 minutes, something like that. Not an amazing amount, but it is what it is. So look at this one, 2.9 miles away, 8 mile trip for $7.02. I believe, let me see, let me look at it. I did take this one, even though it's not as great, it was close enough. Then this one I did not take, 5.5 miles at 11.29 mile trip. I did not think, that's just like stupid. Then this one I did not take either, 3 miles away, 13.71 mile trip. It just did not make much sense. Here's that same one, and I've taken many screenshots of that. So this one I did not think. Look how stupid it is. 9.8 miles away, 4.65 mile trip for $5.64. So it's gonna cost me roughly like $3 in fuel, and that is because I have premium fuel, and that's because I'm only gonna use up about like 75% of a gallon, if that makes sense. So $2.64 for basically 30 minutes of my time does not make much sense. And that is that. So let's get back to the Uber app. Wow, I actually got some tips, which that's kind of rare. I had one $5 cash tip today, and I did get some $5 tips. This is rare. Like normally there's no tips, or maybe like $1 tip or something, but usually no tips. But what I want to end up doing is I'm just gonna go to earnings, and want to see details. Want to show you the last trip that I did. Okay, this particular trip was the best trip that I've taken. See, I made $9.84 for 11-minute trip, which was only 3 miles, and the pickup was like little, like right there. I dropped somebody off in downtown, pick up somebody at the next corner. So I thought this was pretty amazing for a very short trip. I mean, it's like $3 per mile, pretty much. There was a $2.75 surge. This person ended up giving me $5 cash tip, so that was good. So I did really good on that one. Okay, so right now technically Saturday morning, but realistically all the income is going to Friday, so basically till 4 a.m. so I still got a little bit of time, but my time's been very off. So I worked a little bit yesterday, so here's the income. So let's just say 8 hours for 166. 166 divided by 8, that's 20.75 an hour. It was $22 an hour, so it looks like statistics fell a little bit because some of the rides was crappy that I accepted just because of my location. I didn't have any better option. I just needed to make sure that I could go to Charlotte without just deadheading to Charlotte. So I got lucky that I got something, but wasn't that great. And I bet to get to Charlotte, they're paying pretty good money. So it's just, what am I gonna do? I can't really do nothing. I could say no and drive without getting anything, or I could get something. but it wasn't that bad. I think I still made like 80 cents a mile. I want to make at least $1 a mile for long trips. For short trips, it would be nice to make $3 a mile, but you know, it's one of those things. So here's the plan, guys. My plan always changes according to income that I'm making and stuff like that. So technically, realistically, I needed to hustle like crazy till the end of the month to get enough money for me to buy roof for my 64 by 32 shop. And I'm talking about just the metal, not trusses or anything. But now I'm gonna finish working this week. I'm working full week. I'll see what I'm gonna make per week. I'm gonna make that judgment call when I get there. But basically next week, unless it rains, like if it rains, I can't do nothing outside because I'm planning to work outside. If it rains, I will go back to working on Uber. But if it doesn't rain, I'm gonna start working on my cars. It's cold, but it's not that cold. So if it rains, it's gonna keep me from working outside. So the plan is going right on schedule for February the 1st. I made a deal with one of the shops, body shops. Normally I would not make this kind of deal, but I did make this kind of deal. I will make double what I'm making now as far as Uber goes, but the work is going to be so much harder. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing like body work on cars. Like I'm talking about, I'm going to take a car that's been completely smashed in the front or back or whatever, and I'm going to completely restore that car to its former glory. And you might think like I have weeks on end for this project or like months to do it. No, I'm planning to do stuff like this about like 4 days, you know, and I want to basically get the car up and running. That was my thing. I fixed cars before like that, like in 2 to 4 days, depending on the damage, but usually it's like front end damage. Even some quarter panel damage, well, it's under 4 days that I could fix it. But the thing is, I want to get into a proper shop atmosphere and just hit it hard, just work very hard like I am, like 12 hours a day, and see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen. If I could make money after my split with the shop owner, because I'm going into the partnership with him, but it's not 50-50, it would only be 50-50 if I'm using my own shop, which I am building. So if it works out for whatever deal I'm making at this point, then it means the half would work as well, and that also means I have 33 cars. I could also make some income, but the problem is it's hard to make money sometimes on crashed cars, like salvage cars, especially if you bought them for the wrong amount, or the wrong type of year, wrong type of mileage, wrong type of car. So I think it's going to be important for me to learn what cars to get, what cars actually sell, and then stick to those cars, you know. But my first project is going to be 2017 Subaru WRX. It's a white one. It's smashed to the front, and I'm going to do everything. I think the total project is going to take about 2 weeks, and that's because I gotta first do the frame. I think that's going to take anywhere from 2 to 4 days, and then I gotta order all the parts. And actually I'll try to order all the parts even like before I start for the car. That way the parts could be on their way as the project's getting completed. And if I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, I'm going to be hopping on 2 other cars. I don't know what the other 2 cars will be, but the reason I'm bringing any of this up, if you guys thinking about doing auto mechanics or body work, I do have a YouTube channel that does auto mechanics, and I just started a different YouTube channel, which, see, one's called Zimaletta Motors, and the new channel I started, it's Zimaletta Garage, which has only like 102 subscribers. So Zimaletta Garage is gonna get, I'm basically gonna be doing salvage rebuilds on that channel. So my goal is to teach people how to grab a car that's salvaged from an auction and walk you through the whole process of buying a car, fixing a car, selling the car, showing you what the profit margins are and stuff like that, if this is something you want to do. But the reason I'm working with this guy, I think the way Uber is paying, if I could make double what I'm making now, I mean, I'm not working per hour, I'm working by the job, but if I could double my income, that's already going to be better. Plus I'm going to be getting experience every single day, even though I know what I'm doing, but there's always something to learn, and I'm going to get into the swing of things, and I'll be able to work just like they work in a shop, like, and I'm going to learn everything about what the shop does and what I do, and I'm going to know what my capabilities are, as well as you know, what is this shop doing that I'm not doing, and it's going to be a learning experience. So whether or not anybody tells you what's going on, like, I figure out things very easily, just based on what's going on, what kind of cars am I working on, what profits margins I'm getting. Pretty good at doing math, because I'll be able to see all the prices, what he's paying, and all the prices that I'm getting paid. This will give me a great idea if I have the correct cars. At the same time, I'm going to be working on my own cars and fixing those things up, and driving them to work registered, and then once they're ready, I'll, once the body work's done, I'll get it painted, probably at that shop, and moving forward, I'll just sell that car, move on to the next, start driving another car that I have, and we'll go from there. I think that's going to be the right move for me, because I have a skill that not a lot of people possess. I'm just lucky. I mean, I wasn't born with that, and the reason I'm saying I'm lucky, I mean, I grew up around my dad doing body work and cars, so I grew up with a mechanic and a body man and paint man, stuff like that. So he did stuff by himself, so I used to help him out with that stuff. So that's how I learned. But anyways, if you like this video, please hit a like in this video. I usually never ask for likes, but it would be nice if somebody does hit a like. But anyways, a lot of you guys do anyways. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.